2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A great view of our broadcast look. And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I play under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Lopez with the steal. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. A beautiful reverse layup.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here is Young. To the paint. Here's Capella. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Holiday. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
And I know this coaching staff loves seeing Lopez play a physical brand of basketball, even if it means he has to take a few knocks here and there.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Young with no one around. And the 3 off target. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lopez inside. Young's there. And the dunk by Lopez.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Pass to Young. Back to Bogdanovich. 6 to shoot. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Passes like this demonstrate Snell's team-first approach. He's all about getting it to the open guys.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Over to the left wing. On deep, Collins, and the rebound goes to Lopez. The Bucks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Back to Holiday. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
1:32 left in the first quarter of the game. Snell, the pass to Collins. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's a minute left in the first. 3-pointer, Snell. He can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Holiday, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
One of the stronger guards in the league. Holiday will take it up inside any chance you give him.
And Young kicks to Snell. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. On the wing, Giannis. He's covered by Bogdanovic.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bogdanovic dishes to Young. Back to Bogdanovic. The Hawks again can't hit. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton, and the basket is good.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And so it's Milwaukee, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Nwora in at the 3 slot. Williams dishes to Okongwu. The kick out to Williams. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Teague. All by himself. The finish, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow. I mean, that's a good job working the ball inside and getting a quality shot.
Bucks leading by 14. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Teague, the pass to Nwora. Here is Forbes. Down low. Gallinari with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. They get it back. Tries again. Kicks to Okongwu. Outside Williams. In the corner. Herter with it. Back to Gallinari. Second shot opportunity. Forbes with the rebound.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Teague can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Nwora, the pass to Teague. Here's Nwora. Left side, Portis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And the Bucks lead by 14. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Back to Forbes. Rebounded by the Hawks. Here's Herter. Nwora grabs the board. Bucks leading by 14. Teague, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
1:22 left in the first half of basketball. Williams passes to Okongwu. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line. And that one falls for Okongwu. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Hunter. Trae Young, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's done in for Williams. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Bryn Forbes. And the shot goes in. Portis has got 6 in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Young up top. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Capella goes in. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
John Collins, he's checked in for Atlanta. That's good from Capella.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And it's done penetrating. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Young from outside. Atlanta again missing. The pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got 7.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
And so it's Milwaukee holding a big 18-point lead to close the...
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys...
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, it's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are in control of this game up by. And
with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
We've got Bogdanovic. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then it's Young, and it's Capella in at the center position. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Hawks shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. In the corner, Snell with it. Good D by Holiday. Got a piece of it. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Holiday surveying the floor. And it's good for 2. Holiday's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Bucks. The Hawks trail by 20. Young outside. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Capella with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Back to Young. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Molinari comes in for Tony Snell. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Tucker's checked in. Here's Holiday. He's got 6. Middleton outside. That 3 off the mark. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. That's tipped. Outside Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
And
now he's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad that's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. Back to Lopez. Over Bogdanovich. Lopez, no luck.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Gallinari against Middleton.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Bucks leading by 17. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Puts it up from 15. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Young outside. There's 1:47 left in the third. And it's sent back by Lopez. Gallinari against Middleton. Inside. Here's Connaughton. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 21.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
1:09 left in the third quarter. DiVincenzo kicks to Middleton. He's looking for Tucker and finds him. And yes, it's good.
And it really helps their team so much with Middleton's passing with effectiveness. And it helps him out as a scorer. He's that much harder to defend.
Young. Bucket is good. Young's got 5 points so far.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Here's Connaughton. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 19. Young with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Young, good. Young's got 7 points for the quarter.
Trae Young is so good in transition, just has a great feel to make an impact.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Collins. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Okongwu's running. Bogdanovich wide open. No good with the triple. Milwaukee leading by 17. Here's Connaughton. Plays it up and banks it in. Connaughton's got his second basket of the game. Now, here is Young. Lets it go with a three. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks taking a 19-point lead into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Bucks, P.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Portis, banked in off the glass. Portis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks.
Bobby Portis plays hard, gives 100%, puts himself in a position to succeed.
Williams passes to Herter. And the shot goes down. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And here is Teague. Five to shoot. The tray. Rebound by the Hawks. Okongwu's now got his fifth rebound in this one. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Gallinari. Good on the shot.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Bucks leading by 17. Here's Connaughton. Knocked loose. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here we go, all alone.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Here's Herter. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Portis. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Teague finds Tucker to the paint. Here's Portis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Speaking of Bobby Portis, he's going to fight, he's going to scrap, he's going to give you maximum effort every night.
For the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And it's John Collins in for Gallinari. Passes it to Williams. Holiday with it. DiVincenzo kicks to Portis. Giannis passes to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Pass to Middleton. A 3-ball. They get it again.
Must put a body on Portis. He loves to crash the offensive glass.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. Lob pass to Capella. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some
Impressive.
thunder. Yeah. Outside Portis. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
Jump ball. So it's Atlanta now. The Hawks trail by 21. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Herter. Here's Collins. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bucks.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Brook Lopez.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Here's Williams, and he makes good on the layup.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Holiday against Williams. There's 45 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Middleton on the wing. Clock at 6. Shoots it. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Atlanta now. Here's Hunter. That one good for two.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Now the pass to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And here is Portis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to...
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight. that's beautiful. A view of this. Now it's ended.
Hey, Kevin. With
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then there's Tony Snell, and it's Young in at the point. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Maxey out there with Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there, and that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. But it'll be different tonight.
Now, here's Collins. Here's Bogdanovich. And, oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Embiid.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so he hits both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And here is Simmons. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. And no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Snell dishes to Collins. Out to the wing. Bogdanovich with it. Picked up by Harris. Hawks passing it around. Young passes to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. 4 on the clock. Over Harris. Bogdanovich, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. He feeds it to Harris. Over Bogdanovich. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside, Simmons. And the pass to Embiid. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4 to start.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector. Discourages inside attempts at a high rate. Clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Here's Young after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Lob pass to Capella. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Maxey. That one drops for him.
You know, one thing you got to love about Embiid is how unselfish he is. I mean, he's pretty good at spotting open teammates.
1:44 left in the first quarter. Simmons against Young, and the turnover again by Atlanta. And some changes here for the 76ers. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Shake Milton comes in for Maxey. And George Hill's subbed in for Danny Green. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Now, here is Gallinari. Hunter kicks to Williams. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter. Pass to Capella. Gallinari in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now, here is Hill. Back to Simmons. Out to Harris. Pass to Howard. Outside, Simmons. Wants to get it to Hill, and does. Simmons passes to Howard, and he gets it to go.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Takes the three. Here's Howard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Clint Capella.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
Here's Herter. Makes it off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disruptive.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
They've got Seth Curry. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Howard misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Clark, how about the 20th pick back in that 2019 draft? Matisse Thybulle, fantastic defensive specialist who has an evolving offensive presence as well.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. His defense is really outstanding and NBA ready from the day he got into the league. He'll improve on offense. You know that. He'll work at it, and he'll get better. I think he has tremendous instincts on and off the ball. Great length and speed and athleticism. He's a terror defensively.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's stolen by Milton. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Korkmaz. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
Done outside. Back to Herter. There's the lob to the hoop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Boy, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Now, here's Milton. Overdone. Milton's shot is good. Milton's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Out left to the wing. Dunn looking over the floor. Out to Gallinari. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Howard. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Milton. Passes to Korkmaz. Here's Curry. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like it.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Mike Scott's checked in for Philadelphia. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for Hunter. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Dunn.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Here's Snell. No points in the game yet for him. In the corner, Collins with it. 5 on the clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Now, here's Milton. And that one drops. Milton's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Bogdanovic passes to Okongwu. The shot, no good. Excellent D from Howard. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. One-on-one fast break. Here's Okongwu. Collins. It's good on the putback.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Howard with it. The pass to Milton. There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Howard. Count that one. Howard's got 6 points.
There's an example of that strength that Dwight Howard possesses. I love seeing him fight through contact.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on. Thanks for joining us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks, Bogdanovic out there with Young. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the 3 slot. Here's Harris. And the layup falls. Harris has got the first basket of the third quarter for the 76ers.
Outstanding work by Harris to get his hands dirty on that offensive glass.
Young looking around. Collins against Harris. Collins dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Collins wide open. He fires. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Simmons passes to Green. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Maxey. No good on that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Floats one up. Young against Simmons. Now, here is Young. Not a lot of room. To the inside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And now the 76ers on the break. Here's Harris. And contact. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Maxey passes to Harris. Dishes it to Embiid. Basket counts. Embiid's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Herter passes to going up. Kicks it to Dunn. And he comes up with the deuce. Dunn's got his second bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Embiid. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's Hill on the wing. Dunn covering. And the basket by Hill.
I think that's a testament to Hill's attitude. I mean, he does not hesitate at all when he has the ball right next to the hoop.
Dunn against Hill. And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Some changes for Philadelphia. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Hill. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Now, here is Gallinari. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The 76ers leading by 3. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Green finds Embiid. Now here's Simmons. Overdone. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks trail by 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Harris off the drive.
We talk a lot about athleticism, guys. It's important. And right there, Harris used his well to create for himself.
Gallinari outside. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Dunn outside. Now Gallinari over Harris. And that one goes long. Finished off the break. And now a 7-point Philadelphia lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by Howard. Right at the free throw line, Tobias Harris. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Phil. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. We've got Matisse Thybulle, George Hill out there with Green. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 5. Roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 7. The offensive rebound goes back up. Young outside to the middle. Oh, and the jam by Capella.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Capella's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Collins against Hill. The feed to Howard. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Joel Embiid comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Seth Curry in for Hill. Collins kicks to Young. Back to Collins.
And a lot of players might...
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. So it's Atlanta now after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Snell, guarded by Green. Collins dishes to Snell. Feeds it to Okongwu. Over Howard. The shot by Okongwu, no good. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Green. Curry on the wing. Passes it to Embiid. Down low, Howard kicks to Embiid. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Danny Green.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Now, here is Young. Back to Snell. Inside, Williams. And that one is good.
Boy, for a pint-sized guy, Williams can absorb a lot of contact. Torches his man there.
Simmons looking around. Outside Curry. And he converts the layup. And the 76ers lead by 9.
Boy, Curry knows that kind of physical finish can give his team a spark.
And so it's Atlanta with it. Now here's Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. In the corner, Snell with it. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Philadelphia leading by 9. Simmons passes to Harris. Young with the steal. Williams dishes to Collins. Outside Curry. Simmons on the wing. Back to Curry. Over Williams. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Curry. Then for the Hawks, Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And it's Bogdanovich in for Lou Williams. .54 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And Bogdanovich kicks to Snell. Shot is good off the back rim and in. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And here is Simmons. The dish to Embiid. The 76ers with another miss. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck. Here's Maxey. 3-pointer on the way. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Off with the layup. So the 76ers win it. It was up for David. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interest. Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K Playdate.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. Now here's Lopez. Middleton can't get it to go. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
On the wing, Holiday. Defended by Thybulle. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Count that bucket. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Chris Middleton. Embiid wide open. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And this coaching staff loves to see that kind of aggression from Embiid. No hesitation on the jump shot. That's the mentality they want out of a big man.
Giannis is double. It's stolen by Green. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Thybulle kicks to Green. Dishes it to Harris. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Middleton for 3. Gets a hand on it. Giannis on the follow.
Great instincts by Giannis. Superb timing, and then he pounced on top of that miss.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Simmons looking it over. Pass to Harris. Back to Simmons. Harris against Middleton. Poke loose. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And Holiday throws it down.
Fire on both ends of the floor. That's what Drew Holiday is playing with and letting his defense manufacture some of his offense.
Now, here's Thybulle. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Giannis outside. Trying to get open is Lopez. Antetokounmpo, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Here's Embiid, following the basket by Chris Middleton. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. 1:16 left to play in the first quarter. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Harris passes to Embiid, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the 76ers, Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Danny Green.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Milton. Second shot opportunity, and Embiid lays it in. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor.
Now here is Holiday. Passes it to Tucker. Nice move. The wide open look here for Holiday. And Embiid pulls it down.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Seven seconds left to play in the first. Hill kicks to Korkmaz. That will count. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Seth Curry is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. Then it's Mike Scott. And it's Korkmaz at the three. Middleton finds Portis. Lets it go from deep. Middleton can't get it to go. 76ers trailing. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Milwaukee with the ball. Outside Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Off target with his three. Here's Korkmaz. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Puts it up from 7. Howard misses. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Connaughton passes to Portis. And that one's good from Connaughton.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Milton, and he lays it straight in.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's Connaughton. No good that time. Nice D from Scott. For Philadelphia, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Let's go. Howard's shot is good. And it's a tie ball game.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
Here's Connaughton. Middleton outside. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Middleton's got 6.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
And here is Milton. Outside Curry. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Connaughton. Here's Portis. Pass to Connaughton. Lets the 3 fly. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Milton with it. We've got 1:55 left here in the second. Here's Howard. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Connaughton. Middleton. And staying with the play, Middleton. And now a 7-point Bucks lead.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Mike Scott. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Seth Curry.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken #1.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And really beyond the skills, you see right there the passion Embiid has, displaying that killer instinct.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. And the three ball is good. Holiday's got 5 points so far.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hilton the pass to Harris. And that one, good.
Well, Harris at 6'9" is a big body, and the defense has got to do a better job of pushing him outside the paint.
Now Holiday, he's got 5. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their field goal percentage was a robust. And
if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
And Simmons kicks to Thybulle. Passes it to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. And they double up Embiid. Now, here's Thybulle. He's guarded close. Milwaukee leading by 11. Pass to Nora. Now, here's DiVincenzo. To the inside. Embiid against Lopez. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
truly great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Simmons with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Harris passes to Simmons. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time for Middleton.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. They need this one. Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
You just have to be more careful with Simmons. So brilliant at throwing the D off guard.
That free throw, no good. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. Maxey's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hill's subbed in for Tobias Harris. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Hill pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 16. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
There's 1:54 left in the third. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On the wing, DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the rejection by Giannis. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Middleton leading the charge.
Well, Chris Middleton recognizing the transition opportunity and taking off down the court to get ahead of everybody.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
There's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Philadelphia making a change here. Curry's checked in. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Teague can't hit.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
There's the pass to Portis. 32 seconds left in the third. And he banks in the layup.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the third. Portis kicks to Connaughton from deep. And Simmons with the rebound. Curry deciding where to go with it. And that one, good.
Just can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
And so it's Milwaukee. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Taking a look at the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with George Hill. And it's Milton in at the small forward. Middleton can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Goes up on the wing. Here's Portis, feeds to Tucker. Lays it up off the glass. Tucker's got his first bucket of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Middleton against Embiid. Kept alive. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Down by 12.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Outside Portis. Back to Forbes. The three-pointer no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Hill. Embiid trying to break loose. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Forbes. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And while they have the lead, they're not doing nearly as much work on the offensive boards as they did in that first half.
Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Portis. Good on that shot. And with that, the Bucks' lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Embiid.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Middleton. This one for 3. But they get it back. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Hill. With the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Hill up top. Pass to Milton. Middleton against Harris. Outside for Curry. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. Korkmaz comes in for George Hill. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Now here is Holiday. Pulls up on the wing. That one wide left. The 76ers trail by 10. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Howard, the pass to Curry. Here's Korkmaz. No good on the triple. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Passes to Nwora. On deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
DiVincenzo finds Holiday. No good. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to... And one injury for them. They're still pretty close to full strength, though.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. They've got Collins. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Snell in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Collins, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now here is Holiday after the miss from Trae Young. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Bogdanovich. Collins wide open, he fires, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Collins has got his second bucket of the night, and the turnover again by Milwaukee.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Young against Holiday. Young inside. In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. The dish to Capella. It's good.
Even though he's an elite scoring talent, Young finds ways to involve his teammates.
Giannis with it. Kicks it to Middleton. 18 feet out. And that's good for two.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now, here is Young over Holiday. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Feeds to Capella. Deflects the pass. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in for Tony Snell. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Now here is Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. And Lopez throws it down.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
And the dunk by Capella.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
DiVincenzo passes to Holiday. Dishes it to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Collins. Pass to Capella. He kicks to Hunter. Capella inside. Lopez is there. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Antetokounmpo against Collins. The feed to Williams. Back to Collins. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Holiday. And that one hits back iron.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
Lob pass to Capella. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Banked in off the glass. Middleton's got his second basket of the night.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. "12 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Hunter. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Collins. Over onto Kumbo. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Clint Capella has been leading the charge for Atlanta. He notched 8 points in the... And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely gave him slow down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Hawks here in this one?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Nora in at the 3 slot. And so it's Milwaukee now after Chris Dunn made that last three-pointer. Connaughton passes to Tucker. No good that time. The Hawks leading by 3. Pushing it up. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Teague left side. Outside Portis. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Portis has got his second basket.
Beautiful by Bobby Portis. Catches it in rhythm, and we know about the confidence he has.
Dunn dishes to Gallinari. Back to Dunn. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Here's Connaughton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Gallinari wide open. Offline with his 3. Bucks trail by 4. Fast break, Milwaukee. With the floater. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Passes it to Connaughton. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy. He would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Now, here's Okongwu. Jeff Teague unable to get his shot to go. To stop the drought, and Capella with the layup. Capella's got 10 points in the game.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Here's Teague. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Hawks leading by 4. Okongwu kicks to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now here's Teague. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And there you see the speed of Teague. Always keeps defenders backpedaling.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Done outside. Lob pass to Capella. That shot misses.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Good. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 6 now for the Hawks.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Moran, the pass to Tucker. Off target from the baseline.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very cup.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 3 rebounds. And that does it for our half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Tony Snell is out there with John Collins. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday stand very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Young passes to Capella. And here's Collins from outside. They get the rebound.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Middleton outside. Back to Holiday. Middleton outside. Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Outside Collins. Lob pass to Capella.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. 6-point game. Lopez outside. The kick out to Holiday. The putback. Collins grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. And the dunk by Capella.
And guys, when Capella's playing like this, it's an added bonus. Love seeing him catch fire.
Stolen by Collins. To the wing right side. Here's Snell, defended by Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Snell, no good. Bucks trail by 8.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now Bogdanovich. He's got 7. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bogdanovich has got 10.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
It's tipped. Young against Giannis. Young. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
And some changes here for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Atlanta also making some changes here. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Clint Capella. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Here's Young on the pass to Fernando. Doesn't go for him. Bucks trail by 9. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. Over Young. Tucker. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. And he makes that one. Huerter's got his first 2 points of the night.
This is where Huerter's toughness comes into play. Inside against physical D.
Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. One-on-one here. Here's Young. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Young looking it over. He dishes it to Hunter. Back to Young. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The Hawks leading by 7. We've got Teague. P.J. Tucker is out there with Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Young finds Gallinari. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent group. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Outside Portis. Great look, but off the mark. The Hawks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Young in the corner. Out to Gallinari for 3. Can't hit that one.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. The Hawks leading. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Kicks to Hunter. Gallinari outside. Just 3 to shoot. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Here's Connaughton. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Young. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Here's the dish to Gallinari. Pass to Hunter. Here's Fernando. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
Here's Teague. Good work there as it goes.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Young, right side. Pass to Gallinari. Got a hand on it.
Great size by Bobby Portis. Would love to see him block more shots, but he got all of that one.
Connaughton passes to Noro. To the wing on the left. T kicks to Connaughton. It's deflected. Here's Tucker. Down low. T can't hit. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Atlanta. Passes it to Fernando. Here's Herter. Defended by DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 5th assist in this one. Atlanta calls timeout. They're up by 1. 1:57 left in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
Hawks making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. John Collins comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Hutter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Herter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He said, this is what we play for, fellas. Let's knock them on their heels right out of the timeout. Show them how much you want it. Go get it. He really is fired up about this game.
Thank you, David. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Over Bogdanovich. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Collins. Stolen by Middleton. Antetokounmpo inside. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Young's checked in for Atlanta. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shoot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And Bogdanovich hits to Young. To end the cold streak. Count it!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
35 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good. Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
Launches the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And the Bucks with possession. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Got a piece of it. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And the Hawks with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Young passes to Bogdanovich. Young outside. On deep, Collins.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
And so the big win by Atlanta. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Young. And it's Bogdanovich in at the shooting guard. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Capella with the bucket.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Right side, Simmons. Rebounded by Capella.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
Harris against Collins. No good that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Curry dishes to Embiid.
This is as high percentage of a shot as you can get for Embiid. He's a powerhouse of a player. He loves to dunk it.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Kicks it out to Collins. Drills it from outside.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Collins against Harris. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Bogdanovich. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go home. An energetic finish from Capella. For a big man, he's got some nasty dunks in his arsenal. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
6'6", Bogdanovich has the height to throw it down.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
Here's Bogdanovich after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Here's Young, and the layup's good off the glass.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Pass to Embiid. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Curry kicks to Embiid. Cans it from short range. Embiid's got 6 points. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. He feeds it to Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
It comes as no surprise that Capella makes that kind of tough finish. He's got a lot of strength and a lot of determination.
Here's Simmons. Embiid trying to break loose. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Young with the ball. Outside Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Curry. And now the 76ers on the break. Curry leading the charge.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Capella, high post. Bogdanovich up top, guarded by Curry.
He's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
The 76ers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Simmons against Young. Curry on the wing. Just 3 on the clock. It'll count. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And we know Embiid can shoot the ball, which is why he fools defenders with the pump fake.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
But his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu, and it's Williams at the 1. Now, here's Thibault. Gallinari covering. Now, Thibault, just 5 to shoot. Over Gallinari. Keeps it alive. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got the lead up to 3 now for the 76ers.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Here's Herter, defended by Milton. Okongwu, the 3, rebounded by Howard. Philadelphia leading by 3.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Gallinari.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now, here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. Passes it to Korkmaz. That's tipped. Rebounded by the Hawks.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Oh, you know what it is. One play at a time. That's got to be the mindset, especially in such a tight game.
Back to Milton. There's the dish to Howard. Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. No good on that one. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Hill. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella comes in for Gallinari. And it's done in for Williams. The 76ers also with a sub. Scott's checked in. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Here's Hunter, and there's the pass to Herter. No good on the three. The 76ers trail by 3. Here's Thibault. It's deflected. They recover it. Pass to Howard. Second chance shot. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. Ball's knocked loose. To the middle. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
Never easy trying to mark Howard. I mean, he's terrific at forcing the issue and getting the foul call.
Atlanta making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. And Trae Young subbed in for Kevin Herter. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Harris is checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Shake Milton. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Lob pass to Capella. Howard with the steal. Green finds Curry. Howard with it. Back to Curry. Pass to Harris. Curry wide open. Another miss by Philadelphia.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
And he's able to get it back. Collins passes to Capella. Dunn left side. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 2 rebounds. Kenny, let's start with you. What do you think about the Hawks?
Their offense.
And that should do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Clint Capella really making a difference here.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
This was a huge bonus for this team. I mean, they weren't expecting it, but they will absolutely take it.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harrison and Embiid together in the middle.
Good.
Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's
good.
Green in at the 3-point. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. That's good from Snell.
Well, quiet guy by nature. I mean, Tony Snell lets his play do the talking. In college, they called him the silent assassin.
Simmons inside. Defended by Young. And Simmons slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
Bogdanovich inside. Curry meets him. Back to Young. Snell from outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. The 76ers trail by 5. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
Oh, how about the length of Embiid? I mean, it's tough to deal with. Outstanding, using it to gobble up offensive rebounds.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Bob Bass to Capella. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the fast break, Embiid with the ball. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, you love to see the big fella run the floor and finish on the fast break. Embiid showing the hustle.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Inside, nifty move. And he sinks the layup. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
Pass to Embiid. He kicks it to Curry. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. Bogdanovich passes to Snell. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
A burst of athleticism. Gets Snell to the rim, and he throws it down.
Outside, Simmons. The pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. And he gets the bucket. Simmons got 8.
Embracing the physicality of the game. Simmons, he's used to getting knocked around a bit on the way up, but he's okay.
Pass to Snell. The 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And now the 76ers on the break. Green finds Harris. Up top, Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Clock is at 3. Harris. Young with the steal. Pass to Capella. Left side, Collins. Hawks passing it around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Snell's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. 10 points for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And here's Bogdanovich to the right side. Collins against Harris. Collins kicks to Snell. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Takes the turnaround J, and the shot is long.
Come on, you got to get up on him and play some defense. They won't get away with that next time.
Here's Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And now just a 2-point Atlanta lead for the tie, and it's good on the way up.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. To the inside, Embiid with the steal and an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Hill. It's deflected. Here's Herter. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. '76ers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Maxey, no good. Okongwu dishes to Williams.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
To take the lead. Yep, that one goes in there. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting. You do your best, and you live with the results.
Scott against Gallinari. Feeds it to Okongwu. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
Gallinari wide open. And it's off from three-point range. And so they foul intentionally. Donnie's checked in for Okongwu. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Embiid's checked in. Here's Maxey. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Lays it up and banks it in. Maxey's got his first basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Oh, yeah, no question what they'll be talking about in this timeout. They need to figure out some way to slow him down.
And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. He told his guys the inside game is working, so stick with it. That means posting, slashing, getting to the rim, whatever produces these high percentage looks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in. Howard in the post. Outside for Simmons. 6 to shoot. And Simmons slams it in.
A problem inside. That's what he is. Once Simmons gets the ball in the positioning that he wants, he goes for the throwdown.
Here's Dunn. Rejected by Harris. And they'll keep possession. And that's an intentional foul. Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks. The 76ers leading by 6. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Gallinari outside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Williams. He dishes it to Capella. Over Simmons. The Hawks again can't hit. Now the 76ers with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Harris passes to Milton. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Williams. Great D that time from Howard. The 76ers lead. Simmons passes to Howard. And Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful when Capella is controlling the area. He's an excellent shot blocker who uses his length well.
And the dunk by Capella.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass.
Simmons against Williams. Simmons passes to Howard. Tries again. In the corner, it's Harris. Passes to Milton. Fires from the line. Tries yet again. Embiid, the pass to Howard. Milton with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Embiid wide open. The 76ers again can't hit it.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Here's Gallinari to the middle. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
Oh, boy, they'd like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Tony Snell comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Harris finds Simmons. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Simmons. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Can't waste any time here.
You're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
Here's Young. Got it. And now they trail by just 4.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. In the corner, it's Harris. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They seem to relish their role as the... And with
hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Now here is Holiday. Middleton outside. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Makes it off the glass.
You've really got to tag Middleton in transition so you have a chance to get in front of him. You know, his speed and athleticism, a lot to deal with if you aren't concentrating on getting back.
Now here's Curry. Here's DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Both free throws good from Drew Holiday. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Embiid, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Harris against Giannis. And stolen by Simmons. One-on-one fast break. Here's Curry. Passes it to Simmons. DiVincenzo against Curry. Middleton on the wing. Back to Holiday. Curry with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Green kicks to Harris. No good off the back of the rim.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
And, guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Now here's Middleton. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Holiday with it. 6 on the shot clock. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. He can't get that one. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. The 15-footer. Curry can't get it to go.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now, he and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Embiid against Lopez. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
Putting that stanchion to the test, the big fella, banging it down.
The 76ers trail by 4. 1:06 left in the first quarter. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez at the elbow. Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. From outside, off the mark. The 76ers shooting to start out this game about 43%. Curry gets the bucket.
Hey, he's so good at running to the right spot at the right time in transition. Seth Curry, somebody you've got to have an eye on in the open court.
DiVincenzo against Simmons. The pass to Middleton. Down low, Embiid with the steal. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Now here's Embiid. Here's Curry. He kicks to Harris. 5 on the clock, and again, it's Philadelphia.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green light.
For 3, Middleton. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. 76ers lead by 2. And recently, on the subject of trash talking, Giannis.
I like to stay locked in to the game.
Greg, as you always say, different guys intimidate in different ways.
And when you have his level of length, athleticism, and skill, you don't need to say a word.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
Hill is out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. And the basket by Hill. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Mora, the pass to Tucker. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Here's Milton. That one doesn't drop. And Milwaukee the other way now. Back to Teague. Here's Nwora. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Korkmaz kicks to Hill. Out to the right wing. Howard with a clean look. And no good. Trying to use the glass. The Bucks trail. Fords the pass to Portis. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Portis has got his first bucket in this one.
Continuing to improve as a passer. Bryn Forbes impressing as a distributor there.
Hill kicks to Milton. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Back to Korkmaz. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Portis, the pass to Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. Left side, Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. Two hands and down.
Now here is Hill. Guarded closely. No good from Howard.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Tucker dishes to Middleton. 1:19 left in the second quarter. Forbes the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes, spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
Now Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hill dishes to Howard. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
The concentration, the strength, the balance. Howard doing a nice job staying focused on the rim despite getting hit.
43 seconds left in the first half. Middleton for three. Rebounded by Howard. The 76ers trail. It's Korkmaz in the corner. Howard in the post. And Howard with the stuff.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Middleton. No good with the layup. Launches it. A shot by Milton, no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with... And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Jack, I ask as the... And...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bobby Portis with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. At the forward spots, it's the two Antetokounmpos, Thanasis and Giannis. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And the dunk by Giannis.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Embiid wide open. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Curry finds Simmons. And the shot goes in. Simmons got 6.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Embiid with the steal. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Curry against DiVincenzo. Here's Embiid. The shot, no good. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Outside Curry. He dishes it to Simmons. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Green draws the double. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
Maxey's checked in for Danny Green. The Bucks also with the sub. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now here is Holiday. Tight defense on him. And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. It's a one-point game. Embiid, the pass to Maxey. Puts the move on, and he lays it up and in.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his third assist on the night.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Pass to Maxey. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Curry is inside, guarded by Holiday. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Simmons trying to get open. Embiid, no good.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Lopez. Right side out of Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 3-point Bucks lead.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Loads it up for Giannis. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Maxey. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Maxey's got 4 this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's DiVincenzo. Chalk up 2 there. DiVincenzo's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Milwaukee.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
DiVincenzo against Simmons. Harris dishes to Embiid. Such a wide open look.
Boy, such a fluid shooting motion from Embiid. I mean, most times you just assume that his jumper is dropping.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's DiVincenzo. He has 6. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Now the dish to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 3. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. Then there's Maxey. And it's Howard in at the 5. Howard kicks to Korkmaz. Pulls up on the elbow. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here is Forbes. Dwara, the pass to Portis. Rebound by the 76ers. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Howard. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Boy, I tell you what, it's a scary sight whenever Howard is driving inside because he's so strong and athletic.
Now here's Teague. T right on him, and it's sent back by Howard. And good that time.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And the shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Teague dishes to Forbes. Teague the pass to Tucker. Teague kicks it to Tucker. Clock at 2. The kick out to Teague. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And here is Simmons. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the way in.
And Simmons so deft with the floater, freezing the defense completely.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday surveying the floor. Clock at 6.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
He muscles it in through the... And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. The challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Middleton, the pass to Antetokounmpo. To stop the run. Shoots. Lopez, no luck. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And the basket by Harris.
That's a big-time bucket from Harris. I mean, so cool, confident, and composed in these big moments. He's made for him.
Holiday with the 3. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And what about the composure of Lopez? Fantastic.
Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Simmons with it. Curry on the wing. Passes it to Harris. Curry against Holiday. Curry passes it to Harris. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. What an offensive force Holiday can be when he's going like this.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Money!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo for 3. Middleton. He's off on that one. Now Curry. Kicks to Simmons. Back to Curry. Outside, Green. Stolen by Holiday. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel